we've labeled this car in the first frame, which is a dynamic object. Right? So ideally, you'd like to label this moving car in the entire sequence. By default, we automatically propagate an object to the next frames, the same position. But for example, if we then, let's say, move a bit further, and we adjust this keyboard here, for example, to here as such, we will, or our platform will create a keyframe. For example, on this frame, on this 9th frame, we will create a keyframe. And in between any keyframes, there will be an automatic interpolation or update of interpolation. So for example, when I flip back now, you see, hey, look, indeed, there's already some interpolation applied. It will already track in some way the object. Now, for example, frame 5, I can just update the interpolation here. We'll create a new keyframe and update interpolations to the previous and to the next frames. Right? So as you see here, by labeling it in the first frame, by adjusting it in the 5th and the 9th frame, I already have pretty well labeled 9 frames. Right? Now, still, you notice, hey, look, this requires flipping through individual frames, adjusting here and there, still some, let's say, barriers, right? Still some hindrances. And so to solve that, we now have a batch mode interface. By activating this, you will actually get a view where you see each appearance of this individual keyboard throughout your entire sequence. Specifically, each row is now a frame in your sequence. You will always have a side view, a top view, and a back view. And you can not just visualize the keyboard, but you can also label. For example, again, let's have a look. For example, I can enable frame 12. I can move the keyboard over here. When I release my cursor, you will see in frame 11 and 10 that the interpolations will be updated. I can rotate, for example, here. I can adjust it a little bit here. And we always do interpolation on position, rotation, and dimension. So in this way, you don't have to flip through individual frames. You can just in a single view, just continue to label as such. So this was our batch mode interface.